If you want to watch the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's live exclusively on odds.com. It's the only place to get it. Let's move on to 9 p.m. action. Texas Southern Tigers 0-2 on the road at Wyoming Cowboys 1-0, 1-0 at home. Max cashed with both of these teams on Saturday. Texas Southern opened its season with a tough road schedule. They started with a 56-52 loss at Washington State. They followed that up with an 85-65 loss at Oklahoma State. Max cashed the Tigers at plus 20.5, so got that hook. Now we are back in the Arena Auditorium in Laramie, Wyoming. Wyoming opened its campaign with an easy 97-61 win at home to Mississippi Valley State. Max wanted more action on Wyoming than we were able to get him, and that was my fault for having the college football show and not being able to get him the market lines he wanted on the first half and the team total overs. But he did cash his full game very easily. Max, Texas Southern and Wyoming. Texas Southern is 5.5 point dogs. The total is at 142.5. Take it away, my man.
Yeah, with Texas Southern, definitely an interesting team. Cash first the other night. Listen, what they did was they freaking got on the glass. They got a ton of offensive rebounds, and they share the ball really well. They don't have crisp offense, but Galen Alexander and Mike Weathers are solid enough players to take care of business for Texas Southern on most nights. I think definitely you're taking a step down in competition, but you have to be observant of how the style has changed when it comes to Wyoming. Wyoming is definitely the way that I'm going to be looking to bet this game, especially at this number. But what you have to take notice of, Wyoming attempted a ton of three-point shots, a ton, including 6 of 15 from Drake Jeffries, the JUCO college transfer. I think he's from Indian Hills. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But this is a team that needs to we also need to temper our expectations because they're not playing Mississippi Valley State. That defense is terrible. They didn't even score 100 points, which was very surprising to me. I think, though, Wyoming utilizes their advantage of playing at home and at elevation against Texas Southern, who is traveling and playing a bunch of games in a short period of time. With this Wyoming team, it always comes down to the Hunters. Hunter Thompson, Hunter Maldonado. If the Hunters are doing their thing at different levels, then you're going to have a very productive Wyoming team when it comes to the spread, full game and first half in this game. This team has to do a better job of getting on the offensive glass, sharing the ball, limiting unforced errors. Three-point defense against Texas Southern is going to have to be a priority because if Texas Southern doesn't go 3 for 18 from the three-point line versus Oklahoma State, who knows? Maybe that spread isn't really an ass clencher. Maybe it's a 14 to 15-point game. At this type of number, that type of defense and factor is going to play a big impact on whether or not we cash. It's going to really come down to how the point guard position performs. Marcus Williams, the freshman, 6'1" freshman point guard, I think that he is the perfect Coach Linder type guard. Really good facilitator, not afraid to take it coast to coast, and confident in his three-point shot. The play for me in this game is definitely going to be Wyoming full game. I'm also going to be getting on the first half if I can get up to -3.5. I expect this number to go up, but I think that this is still a number with 2.5 points of positive value and definitely warrants making a show pick.
So if I can get you a first half up to -3.5, you will take it. At this point, you'll be on the Wyoming Cowboys -5.5 at -110, available at FanDuel.
And in addition to that, Jim, I will also be taking the under 142 full game.
The under 142.5.
I'll take that. I love hooks.
Let's do that right now. Under 142.5 at -110. That is also available at FanDuel. Lock it in.